and welcome, my dear students. We have come to the climax of this chapter, carbon compound. Today, let us cover up this topic called as chemical properties of carbon compound. We will learn various types of chemical reactions undergone by carbon compounds. The first out of that is combustion. Any carbon compound on combustion undergoes a reaction in which you have carbon dioxide gas along with water molecules plus heat and light. The products will be the same. Let us start with carbon, C, plus combustion means heating. So you have oxygen gives CO2 plus heat plus light. Okay? You have to balance this reaction. This is already balanced, so no tension. The first reaction, reaction of carbon with oxygen, or we call it as combustion of carbon, gives carbon dioxide gas, heat and light. Let us take the next hydrocarbon. We'll start with methane, CH4, the gas present in biogas. Methane gas is present in biogas, as we know. On combustion, on heating, gives the product carbon dioxide gas, same. As you can see here, hydrogen atom. So obviously there will be water molecules plus heat and light. Methane plus oxygen, that is methane undergoes combustion to give carbon dioxide gas, water, heat and light. Heat and light. Now we have to balance this equation. As we can see, this is not balanced. Hydrogen 4, here hydrogen 2. So we'll put a 2 here and see. So oxygen will become 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, so here 4 atoms of hydrogen. I'll put a 2 here. So hydrogen is balanced now. Let us look out for carbon 1, 1. Oxygen 2, and here you have 2 plus 2, 4. So we have to put a 2 here. Balanced. So this is the second reaction in combustion example. The third reaction after methane gas, which is present in biogas, we will talk about propane gas, which is present in LPG gas. What is the formula of propane? Formula of propane is methane, ethane, propane, that is C3H8. Okay. C3H8 plus oxygen, the products remain the same. CO2 gas, carbon dioxide plus water plus heat plus light, plus heat plus light. Let's balance the equation here. Same way we'll go. As you can see, hydrogen you have 8 here. So just a trial, I'll try to put a 4 this side. Carbon we have 3, so I'll put a 3 here. What about the oxygen? Oxygen 2 atoms onto the reactant side and onto the product side. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 4, 10. So we'll put a 5 there and oxygen is balanced. 5 2s are 10. 6 plus 4, 10. Correct? So very easy to balance. The gas present in biogas and the gas present in LPG. After going through these reactions, the fourth reaction that you have to learn in combustion reaction is about an alcohol. Please remember, these all are saturated hydrocarbons. No double bond or triple bond. All are saturated. We'll talk about an alcohol. We'll talk about ethanol. CH3, CH2, OH. Ethanol. Ethanol. This is ethanol. Ethanol on combustion. Same products, carbon dioxide plus water. If you have hydrogen onto the reactant side, obviously you will get water. That is the clue to remember. Here carbon and oxygen, there is no hydrogen. So you will not get water here. Okay. If you continue heating, then that is another case that we will discuss later. In your higher class you have that. For the time being, you just bother about these reactions. Ethanol plus oxygen on combustion gives carbon dioxide, water plus lot of heat and light. Heat and light. Balance the equation here. Carbon, we have 2 carbon, and hydrogen 5 plus 1 6, and here you have only 2. Carbon we have 2, so first we will look out for to balance carbon. So I'll put a 2 here. Now look at oxygen. Here only 1 and 2 3. 3 oxygen atoms on reactant side, and 2 2s are 4 and 5. What about hydrogen? 5 and 1 6 you have, so I'll put a 3 this side. Hydrogen is balanced now. 3 2s are 6. 6 hydrogen. So see, carbon 2, carbon 2. Hydrogen 5 plus 1 6. Hydrogen 3 2s are 6. Oxygen 1 and 2, that is 3. And here you have 4 oxygen plus 3, that is 7. If I put a 3 here, just look out for the balancing now. Now the oxygen became 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. Correct? So this side also it is 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 3 7. Okay, balanced. Fine. So without any cancellation we got it. So I'll write the reaction neatly once again down. CH2, CH3, CH2OH, ethanol on combustion gives carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Product remains the same for all. So this type of reaction is very easy to memorize. In combustion, all carbon compound undergoes combustion and gives carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Except carbon, because there are no hydrogen atoms in carbon. So in carbon you will not get water. Balanced? Yeah, 2 CO2 and 3 H2O. This is the first property. See children, one small thing again you have to remember when you learn about combustion. That is, when saturated hydrocarbon or saturated carbon compound undergoes combustion, it will burn with a clean blue flame. So saturated hydrocarbon or carbon compound will burn with a blue flame. Blue flame. Saturated means single bond. Whereas if you are burning or if you are undergoing combustion with an unsaturated hydrocarbon or carbon compound will give us a yellow flame. With lot of black colored particles. We call it as soot. So what will you remember? For saturated carbon compound, you will see blue flame, and for unsaturated, yellow flame. Remember this for objectives. Yellow flame along with black colored soot. Fine? The second type of reaction for carbon compound is oxidation. Oxidation means gain of oxygen. For oxidation reaction to take place, we need oxidizing agent, and we had discussed a lot about oxidizing agents in the previous chapter. Oxidizing agent, potassium permanganate, I hope you remember, KMNO4. I hope you remember that. You should expect a question for your board exam wherein they will ask you, how will you convert an alcohol into carboxylic acid? This is a question which is asked in your 11th science also. How will you convert an alcohol into carboxylic acid? Please write this question and then learn oxidation. Alcohol कैसे carboxylic acid में convert करोगे? We will take the alcohol, ethanol, CH3, CH2OH. Ethanol is a very frequently used reagent or carbon compound in most of the types of reaction that we are going to study. So we'll take ethanol. So this is ethanol. Please write the name of the reactant and the products. Even if I miss out, you have to write it out, children. So we have ethanol. इसको oxidize करेंगे. It will undergo oxidation. That means ethanol will gain oxygen. Who will give oxygen? Oxidizing agents like KMNO4. Acidified potassium permanganate will give oxygen, nascent oxygen, remember? Yeah. So we need not write that reaction. Just mention the oxidizing agent on the arrow. It will undergo oxidation. Who will undergo? Ethanol will undergo oxidation. 2 carbon we have, no? Carbon and second carbon. This will give acid. For acid, you should have C double bond O OH. Okay, so functional group I already wrote. So 1 carbon is used for functional group C double bond O OH. We have 1 more carbon. So that will be CH3. CH3, this carbon attached to the functional group CH3 C double bond O OH. Which type of acid is this? This is methane, ethane, ethanoic acid, or commonly we call it as acetic acid. CH3COOH, acetic acid. Okay, now I'll write the IUPAC name, that is the ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Easy? Please write this question. All learn the reaction, but they don't know which reaction to be written when asked with this question. So this is reaction in which alcohol is converted to acid. Alcohol undergoes oxidation to give ethanoic acid. CH3COOH. But along with this reaction, you have water molecules also. Okay, but that is not specified in your textbook. So we will also not worry about that. We will just specify this product, which is ethanoic acid. As I told you, the same reaction you will learn in your 11th chemistry part. If you are taking that, please remember me at that time. Okay, so there you will write the water molecules also. And this question also remember. How will you convert an alcohol into acid? This reaction you have to write. Okay. Here no need to balance it and all. Just keep it this way. Okay, children. Now this is the third type of reaction undergone by carbon compound, which is called as addition reaction. Like I gave you a question here, no? Same way, take a question for addition reaction. That is, how will you convert an unsaturated carbon compound to saturated carbon compound. मतलब एक unsaturated carbon compound means compound which has double bond or triple bond. How will you convert that unsaturated carbon compound to saturated carbon compound? How will you convert? You will make the unsaturated hydrocarbon undergo addition reaction. For unsaturated to become saturated, you will allow that unsaturated hydrocarbon to undergo addition reaction. Alcohol को acid में करने के लिए oxidation reaction, KMNO4, oxidizing agent, it will give oxygen. To convert unsaturated carbon compound to saturated, we will make that compound undergo addition reaction. Let's see the reaction now. Let us take a carbon compound which has double bond. Okay, for double bond only you have to learn only this reaction. A carbon compound with double bond. Okay, let us satisfy the valency. 2 done, so only 2 more to go. Fine, this by mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is methane, ethane and double bond. So this will be ethene. Ethene will be converted to carbon compound with single bond. Unsaturated, we will make it saturated. Saturated means having single bond. How will be that possible? We will make it react with hydrogen, and we need hydrogen more, no? So hydrogen, and we need a catalyst for this, and that is platinum or nickel. Okay, platinum or nickel will help us for the reaction to take place. Are you understanding? Okay, so this will be an addition reaction. What is an addition reaction? What are we doing? We are adding hydrogen to this ethene. Hydrogen will get added, it will get attached. An addition reaction means whatever reactants we have, here the reactants is this ethene and hydrogen. All these reactants will be one and we will get it as the product. That means in the product you will see carbon, you will see second carbon, you will see these 4 hydrogen plus these 2 hydrogen also. Everything will come as the product. How is that possible? What will happen actually is this hydrogen will come and it will break this bond. Double bond will be broken. No, carbon is tetravalent, so 4 is the valency. So we need 3 more. So hydrogen 2 we already had, 2 hydrogen we already had. यहाँ से 1 hydrogen इधर आ जाएगा. Same way here carbon 2 hydrogen we already had, and the second hydrogen will be attached here. Okay, so our need is also fulfilled. Unsaturated ethene became ethane. Ethene became ethane, and it happened in the presence of hydrogen, and catalyst is very important here, platinum or nickel. Any one is enough. Okay, so please remember the question, how will you convert an unsaturated hydrocarbon into saturated, or how will you convert ethene to ethane? I hope you all are understanding, children. So this is another reaction that you have to remember. So addition reaction. Addition reaction is a reaction happening with unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay, no? So objective question also I gave you. Addition reaction is a reaction which takes place with unsaturated carbon compound. Only when you have that is only when you have a double bond, you can break that bond and attach one hydrogen there, or triple bond. Okay, this will not take place with saturated hydrocarbon. Understanding? One more thing that you have to remember is unsaturated fats. Unsaturated fats are good for our health, and these unsaturated fats are present in vegetable oil or sunflower oil. In all this we have unsaturated fats which are good for our health, whereas Vanaspati ghee contains saturated oil. It is saturated fat. Vanaspati ghee contains saturated fats which is not good for our health. So you might have heard about iodine test which is used. They collect the sample and they do this iodine test to see whether the vegetable oil which they provide is pure or not, or they contain Vanaspati ghee. Sometimes they mix Vanaspati ghee to the vegetable oil or sunflower oil and then they sell it. Vanaspati ghee is cheap. Okay. With unsaturated fats, iodine will not give the color. Iodine will not give any other color. Whereas with Vanaspati ghee, if you add iodine, it is called as tincture iodine. Tincture iodine you have in your practical, you might have seen. Tincture iodine, if you add it for Vanaspati ghee, you will see that the color changes. You get an iodine, the color of the iodine is seen in that ghee. So here, If you see the color change, you can confirm that it is saturated fats, which is not good for our health. If you see there is no color change, that means it is unsaturated fat. It can be used. Good for our health. So that is all about addition reaction. The last type of reaction is substitution reaction, wherein almost all the saturated hydrocarbons, the bonds are very tough to be broken. But these saturated hydrocarbon, let us start with methane. These saturated hydrocarbon, methane, the bond can be broken easily if you make it react with chlorine. And we need a very important factor here, that is sunlight. We need a very important factor here, sunlight. So the sunlight on the arrow, something will be missing. So you have to write there sunlight. You will have to write there sunlight. Methane undergoes chlorination. So this reaction is called as chlorination of methane. What will happen here is one hydrogen's place will be taken by chlorine. Chlorine will be substituted by an atom of hydrogen. So one hydrogen gone, so you will get CH3, 4 में से एक गया तो CH3, and that H place will be taken by chlorine. So you got methyl chloride or chloromethane. Chloromethane. And that hydrogen which came out will combine with one chlorine and we get HCl. Very easy to remember. So this is called as substitution reaction. Substitute. When one person is absent, the other will take the place. That is, one hydrogen gaya, uske jagah pe chlorine. Substitution reaction. Again, the product will undergo substitution reaction further. That is methyl chloride or chloromethane. Again with chlorine in the presence of sunlight. You will see the product as, again one hydrogen gone. So CH2, and already you have one chlorine, one more chlorine attached, CH2, Cl2, plus यहाँ का एक hydrogen and one chlorine, HCl. Fine. Dichloromethane. That is, this is dichloromethane, one carbon, so methane. Write down the name. Again it will undergo chlorination, CH2Cl2, again it will react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight. एक और हाइड्रोजन का जगह ले लेगा क्लोरीन, so you get CHCl3 plus HCl. Trichloromethane. Further CHCl3 plus chlorine, chlorination in the presence of sunlight. Now only one hydrogen left to be substituted. That hydrogen will also be substituted by chlorine. So you get CCl4. Tetrachloromethane. Fine. Plus HCl. So this whole set of reactions, 4 reactions we wrote for methane. All 4 reactions you have to write if they ask you. Describe in brief about chlorination of methane. Okay, so till the last hydrogen is substituted by chlorine, tetrachloromethane. So this is called as substitution reaction. We did with a simple carbon compound, methane. Same reaction takes place with bigger chains also. We need not write those reactions for your 10th standard. These reactions you have to remember. Remember chlorine and sunlight. Okay. So these are the different types of reaction with carbon compound. I hope it was very easy and I gave you some questions also. Go accordingly. Next, few reactions that you have to learn. We have already learnt about ethanol which underwent combustion, ethanol which underwent oxidation. Now one more reaction that you have to remember about ethanol is the reaction of ethanol with sodium. The reaction of ethanol with sodium gives sodium ethoxide, that is CH3CH2O, hydrogen's place you write Na. CH3CH2 OH was there, no? So that O will be there, and its place you will write ONA. Sodium ethoxide. Sodium ethoxide. And hydrogen gas is given out, plus H2. Fine? So this you have to remember. CH3, CH2, OH plus Na. As you can see here, hydrogen 5 and 7, whereas here you have only 5 and 1, 6. What about oxygen? Oxygen only 1, this side also 1. Carbon 1, so problem is with hydrogen. 5, 7, and here you have only 5 plus 1, 6. So we'll try to put a 2 here. Fine. And now count. 5, 6, 6 2s are 12. And here you have, here also we'll put a 2. Okay. So this much is balanced, you know. So this much is balanced. This 2 portion is balanced. Hydrogen 2 we have here. Now sodium became 2. So we have to put a 2 this side also. Like that it is balanced. We put a 2. So this much part got balanced. This much part got balanced. Then we saw that hydrogen 2 with this 2 that is also balanced. Sodium got disturbed and we put a 2. Sodium ethoxide. Reaction of ethanol with sodium. Now children, just look at this reaction. Again you have an ethanol here. Ethanol. And a temperature is specified 170 degrees Celsius. Concentrated H2SO4. Ethanol, that is a saturated hydrocarbon, is again getting converted to unsaturated hydrocarbon, and you have water molecule given out. You need not by heart this reaction, just to look at this reaction. Saturated hydrocarbon getting converted to unsaturated plus water. When you have water which is given out, this is losing water. The reactant is losing water, and we call this reaction as dehydration reaction. Dehydration reaction, where water molecule is lost. So this is a dehydration reaction. They will give you example and they will ask you which type of reaction is this. For that purpose, if you see H2O given out and there is a saturated hydrocarbon getting converted into unsaturated, it is dehydration reaction. In addition, how did you keep in mind? In addition, what happened? Double bond was broken. Unsaturated got converted into saturated. Here ethanol is getting converted to unsaturated and you see H2O. Pani dekh liya, matlab it is dehydration. Dehydration means loss of water, no? So loss of water. Water is lost. This is dehydration reaction. Again, we have an acid reacting with a base to form salt and water. That is called as neutralization reaction. These are small examples, small free topics that came along with this. Neutralization, where acid reacts with base to form salt and water. We all know. Here we will take another acid. We will take acetic acid, CH3COOH plus NaOH. Gives CH3COONA plus H2O. So this is salt and water. Neutralization reaction. The product which is formed CH3COONA is sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate. Here you just remember that acid and base, so neutralization reaction. They will not ask you the name of the product, but remember it as sodium ethanoate. This is a neutralization reaction. Question which you can expect is, what will happen when an acid and alcohol, that is acid here used is acetic acid, CH3COOH, and alcohol, ethanol, react with each other in the presence of an acidified catalyst. Acid and alcohol reacts to form an ester. Okay, an ester which is CH3 COO, from here CH3COO, and from this side we have the remaining part, that is CH3CH2. So this is CH2CH3. CH2CH3 will get attached plus H2O. That is CH3COO from this part and CH2CH3 from this part. They will attach, and what is remaining is H2O. H2O. And this is an ester which is ethyl ethanoate. For the time being you can write an ester is formed. Esters, they have a particular sweet odor and they are used for production of soap, and that process is called as saponification. Saponification. Only this part you have to remember for ester. Saponification reaction, okay, which is used for preparation of soap from fats. That is, we use an ester. No need to specify, just generally written. Ester and sodium hydroxide, NaOH, sodium hydroxide. This is the reaction called as saponification reaction, where you get sodium carboxylate along with alcohol. Saponification reaction. Okay, so just to remember about saponification reaction, go through the paragraph given in your textbook, and you need not write the example. Only remember ester and sodium hydroxide, you get sodium carboxylate and alcohol. Okay, mostly the questions asked will be regarding, they will give you a reaction and they will ask you which type of reaction is it. Is it addition, substitution, combustion? All those questions you can expect. The remaining part of the chapter is excluded for this term. So we have completed the chapter. I hope you all understood all the terms which are related to carbon and carbon compound. One small thing which I think I missed out is that you can predict the formula, that is the number of hydrogen. If you have the formula for alkane, the formula is CnH2n plus 2. That is, for alkane, you will use this formula. So if you have 3 carbon, so in place of N, you will write 3. So how many hydrogen? You can find out. 2 into how many carbon? 3, no? So 2 into 3 plus 2. So the formula will be C3, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 2, 8. C3H8, and that is propane. So for alkane, you have this formula. For alkene, you have CnH2n, just this much, alkene. And for alkyne, you have CnH2n minus 2. Okay, from this formula, you can predict the number of hydrogen atoms present in a carbon compound, and this you can use only for straight chain. For benzene and all, you can't use this formula because that is a ring structure. Ring structure के लिए नहीं use करना. For straight chain you can use this formula. For alkane, CnH2n plus 2. For alkene, CnH2n. And for alkyne, triple bond wala, CnH2n minus 2. Remaining part is cancelled. Only till here you have to learn for your exam. And they have asked you some questions in the exercise part. Kindly attempt that. So in today's class, what all things we learnt? We learnt about combustion reaction. We learnt about oxidation reaction. We learnt about addition reaction, substitution reaction. This was esterification, where an ester was formed from alcohol and acid, esterification reaction. Neutralization reaction, acid and base. Acid we use acetic acid, and base. That neutralization reaction we saw. Depending upon this, they will give you a reaction and ask you to identify which type of reaction is it. Okay, so please go through all the videos and prepare well for your exams. Thank you, students.